boys and girls, today we've been learning about tools that help people. Like if someone can't see, they might wear glasses. If someone can't hear, they might wear a hearing aid to help the sounds be louder. If someone can't walk, they might use a wheelchair so that they can move around. There are lots of tools that help people. Today though, we're gonna read this story. Do you remember this story? It's called Schubert's New Friend. Wow, this story is wonderful because it teaches us how to accept people who are different from us. Now, what I mean by that is Schubert's new friend comes in and he looks different than everyone. He has 4 arms and 4 legs. And the friends in the class, they're just a little shocked by it. They just are surprised to see someone who looks different than them. But what they learn is that he can play and talk and read just like the rest of them, and that we should accept him for who he is. Now, what that means is that, what I want to take away from that is that when people look different than us, like if they wear glasses or have hearing aids or even use a wheelchair, we shouldn't treat them any different. They are still our friends. They're tools that help them make them unique. It's what makes people different. So we love everyone and we are kind to everyone, no matter what they look like. So what I want to do today is read this story, and I want to talk about some of the things that the friends in the story did to accept the new classmate, okay? Because he did look different than them, but let's talk about some strategies that we can do to accept others and bring them in and be kind and invite them to play with us, okay? All right, this story is called Schubert's New Friend. Let me take a minute. Hooray, hooray, a new friend to meet. Hooray, hooray, a new friend to greet. Shubert sings as he creates a welcome greeting for the new student at school. He practices the greeting with his sister, Sophie, so it'll be just right. Knuckles, hammer up, hammer down, forearms touch. It's a cool greeting.
All walkers and bike riders are now dismissed to the front doors. All walkers and bike riders are now dismissed to the front doors. Also, all remaining car riders can now be dismissed to the gym. All remaining car riders can now be dismissed to the gym.
As they walk to school, Sophie cheers. I bet it's a girl with antennas that curl, smart as can be and can fly like me. Huh, responds Shubert. I bet it's a baby. Oh, a boy who can light up with joy, fast as can be and can run like me. At school, the triplets print, we welcome you on the cover of a class book to welcome the new student. Big Benny prepares the camera to take a photo of their new friend for the friends and family board. The class buzzes with more excitement than a field trip to the circus. All eyes watch as the classroom door opens. Mrs. Bookbinder announces, class, let's welcome a new member to our school family. His name is Spencer. The smiles turn to shock. Long, hairy legs and big blue eyes are not what they expected. Spencer the spider looks different from everyone. Now, they are all insects, which means they have less legs than the spider here. They only have a few. This spider, Spencer, has 4 legs and 4 arms, so he looks really different than them. Does that mean we should treat him by being mean to him and saying, oh, you can't come into our classroom? No, we should be kind. Sophie mumbles, well, he can't fly like me. Shubert mutters, too many legs to run as fast as me. Benny snickers, he's kind of ugly, could break the camera. The class laughs so hard that the ant chirpers begin to snort. Now, if someone looks different than you, is it okay to call them ugly or say they can't do things? No, what should they have done instead? Right, they should have said, oh, you can be our friend. I wonder what you can do. You may not be able to run as fast as me, but let's see what you can do. Spencer curls into a ball covering his face with his 4 legs and 4 arms. Spencer, you're curled up in a ball, just like this. Your body is telling me you want to hide from the hurt. Spencer says nothing and does nothing. Mrs. Bookbinder continues, your arms and legs are wrapped around you just like this. 2 of your arms are covering your eyes. Spencer peeks out to see what Mrs. Bookbinder is doing. She quickly responds, there you are. You seem so sad and scared. Why is Spencer feeling sad? Right, the classmates that he met, they were not very kind to him. They called him ugly, and they said some kind of hurtful things. I know it's hard to come into a new school. You were hoping the class would welcome you instead of tease you. You didn't know what to do, so you curled up and hid. Well, guess what? They need to understand how he's feeling. Look at that. Oh, no. Shubert says, maybe he will feel better if we wish him well. They all put their hands on their hearts, took a deep breath, and genuinely wished Spencer well. Spencer begins slowly, I changed schools a lot, and I don't have many friends. Most kids are afraid of spiders and make fun of me. I was feeling excited and scared about meeting you. And then I was sad. Wow, look at them. They're being kind now. They're welcoming him. Holy cow, exclaims Bunny as he squats down next to Spencer. I get it. I hoped you would be big like me, and we chose you when you weren't. We were all excited to meet you, but when we saw someone different than us, we got a little scared, and we made fun of you. We didn't stop to think about how you would feel. Now look, friends, if you say something mean to someone, their heart crumbles like this. Okay, and then when it comes back, you can say some nice things, but their heart might not be as big after that because you really hurt their feelings. So when someone new who looks different than you comes into your classroom or your home or you meet somebody at the store, you have to be kind to them and accepting so that their heart gets bigger, not smaller. Oh, and then they all sing together. Oh, and then Spencer, he's going to go outside of the door and walk back in so that we can do a do-over. They can greet him the way they should have. Oh, and look at that. He greets them all with knee touches.
Limpin, come to the car rider area. Carl Limpin.
They toe touch, they head touch, they elbow touch. They're all greeting each other so nicely. Oh, and then they take a class picture together to really welcome him in. The end. Let's give that story a round of applause. Awesome job. Now, I know that it was hard for someone new to come into your classroom, one. And if they look different than you, it might be hard. You might not know what to do or say. So I want to know something. What are some things that you could do to make someone who looks different than you welcome? What could you do to make them feel happy and welcome and their heart get bigger? Let me know below.